Okay, morning everyone, welcome to Ian's RC Exploits. We're out and we're flying. What am I doing today? Well, it's something that was made in 2019 and also something that I haven't flown for 9 months. So tune in, see what it is, roll the intro. Yeah, morning everyone, we're out. It's a bit breezy, but it's not raining, so hopefully I get a chance to have a few batteries. And what I decided to fly today was the FMS 1.7 meter PA-18 Super CUB. This is a version 1 because it came without any gyro, without reflex gyro. I fitted the Spectrum receiver with safe and AS3X. As I said, it's a 1.7 meter. It runs on 4S, anything from a 2200. I actually run it on most of the time 4000 mAh lipos all the way to the firewall. The CG is 80 to 85 millimeters from the leading edge of the wing. With those batteries pushed to the firewall, the CG is good. You know, it's got flaps, nav lights, pretty good all-round package. I think if I remember rightly, it's a 12x7 prop, no, 12x7.5 prop. I can't remember what the motor is, I'll just quickly have a look now. Okay, so we're looking at, the motor is a 3541 kV 750 or 750 kV, and it's an FMS 45 amp speed controller. So yeah, 17 gram servo, so you know, it's a nice bit of kit really. I did feel when I used to fly it that it was originally flying it with just a receiver with no AS3X, no safe. I felt like it was a big kite basically. So the AS3X is on a rotary switch so I can control the gain. I used to fly it at 50%, so that's what I'm going to start with today. So let's get my radio. Now we've got a bit of a cross breeze coming across the field, so I'm just going to take off in my favorite way and basically just have to deal with the wind, you know, and throttle to rudder mix because it always torques steered to the left. So let's start the timer and here we go. Now of course, you know, I've been watching all my friends on YouTube and a lot of us are feeling the same way. A lot of us are feeling very, very rusty. Myself especially. Okay, I've had to dabble with helicopters a few weeks back. I'm just up high because I'm just checking to make sure that she's just weather vaning there in the wind. Just to make sure that she's still trimmed out.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
As I said, you know, it is a little bit blustery now. Unfortunately, with my PA-18 Super CUB, I don't get very good run times. Even on a 4000 mAh lipo, I only get about 4 or 5 minutes, depending on what I want to do to the battery. So I don't like to take my batteries really low. I try to always get them down to 385 after the flights. I'm just easing myself back into flying, because you know we do get very rusty in this hobby. A little bit nervy, a little bit rusty.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Okay, she wasn't weather vaning. Silly Ian forgot to turn off the throttle to rudder mix, so she was turning with that mix as I was increasing the throttle, and that's what I'm talking about, just a little bit of rustiness. At the moment she's on a 4S 2650 mAh LiPo, because obviously I wanted to try and bring a good few batteries with myself. Bit of a bump and go there. Now with Cheryl's quite rightly pointed out that I should be landing in this direction.
Seconds.
Okay, a little bit hoppy, but she's down.
Throttle cut off.
Well, a little bit of a nervy first flight. You know, she's flying okay. I think it's a little bit bumpier up there than what it is down here, but there you go. It's nice to be back. Nice to be back flying. We come a few weeks back to fly this plane, and the catch on the battery hatch broke. So now I've installed rare earth magnets, so she snaps shut nicely. And something I wanted to point out to people that maybe haven't been in the hobby for as long as myself and some of my friends on YouTube. One problem with these foam planes is over time the foam hinges, if you're not lucky enough to have a plane that's got plastic hinges, they do weaken. So what I tend to do is I always cover the foam hinges with foam tack. And the other thing that really needs to be looked at is the state of the plastic, because I find this plastic they use on a lot of these FMS E-Flight models, over time it goes brittle, and you'll find that where your screws go into little plastic spaces to hold your undercarriage in and your wing struts, they really do get quite fragile. And that's exactly what happened to the catch. They used to hold the battery hatch in place. It just got weak, and one day it snapped. So, you know, before you fly these planes, if you've had them for a few years, just check them over and make sure that they're still, you know, serviceable and ready to fly. Okay, so we're going to come back and have another flight. So we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Okay then, well, I've got to say, it is nice to be out flying. We had a lovely red sunrise. You know, it's just the British climate, the British weather. It's been a long time, you know, it's been weeks and weeks and weeks with us not being able to fly. Right then, okay, so
Throttle cut off.
let's get that rudder to elevator mix on again.
Timer start.
There we go. This time now we're on a 4S 4000 mAh LiPo. Seems to be a little bit faster than what I remember actually.
Yeah, and it is just a little bit blowy up there, so. Just see, you know, the way she's just being affected by wind coming across the field. So, coming in this way. Yeah, that was probably slow enough today. Potato, sounds safe.
Throttle cut off. Timer stop. Timer cleared.
Yeah, you know, I'm just rusty. I went up then to do a hammerhead and I just did the controls incorrectly. The same with when I was doing a loop-the-loop. Normally as I come around, I lower the throttle and I just did it at completely the wrong time then. So there you go, it'll take a few flights just to get back into it. But as I've said, you know, it's great to be out flying. Thanks to everybody that supported us through these winter months, and I've tried to keep, you know, videos coming on. Might not be fresh content, but I always try to put something on. But there you are, you know, it's the same for a lot of people all over the world actually. So great to be back, and I don't know, I might post another flight because they're only short, but I know I want to do something for YouTube Shorts as well. So from me, Cheryl, and the FMS PA-18 Super Cub, thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.